Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, and today we're going to go around and see the animals and give you an update on everybody, what everybody's doing, like Levi here. So I'm not being hounded by the boys, Carl and Billy. And I'll get to that story in a minute. They're not up here. They are in the back. So we have Esme over here, and we have Chinook. And I walked up and they were actually in the building over here all together, weren't you? You're making new friends, Levi. Yeah, now that those pestry boys aren't bothering you. So getting to the boys, I was of course at work when this happened, but Paula, our alpaca, had gotten out a few times during the week. And she had gone over into that field. Oh, there's Carl there. So what had happened was, I'm not sure where it happened, but the boys just walked through the electric fence here. It was either there or I believe it was over here, because she said that he went through, they went through here, and then they broke a hole through the fencing over for the peafowl and made their way through. So she brought them back up in this area here, and of course they just walked right through again. Now I did a video a few years ago about the electric fence and how does it shock through the snow, the frozen ground. And I found that it didn't unless you actually touch the dirt. So that might have been the problem. They figured, oh, well, Paula's out. And actually, Tinker, I think, came in this area here, walked through. So it was just kind of chaos all week. So we will go back over in that area and we'll see how everybody's doing. Me without my gloves. I guess I should have brought gloves out with me now that it's getting cold. So I am in the duck and chicken geese area. So this is where I came through just over here. That's Esme, Chinook, and Levi's place over there. And in here we have, why is there a rooster in there? Well, I guess he's getting along fine. So the girls are all in here. And we had one of the girls get adopted out this morning. So that was good. Oh, always digging for the stuff in the bottom. Making a mess. All right, we have the hi guys here. Hey boys. Or should I say hi guys? Roosters. So what's going to happen is we're leaving this open as long as we can. This door will get closed eventually, and we'll put everybody into this common area. Just because the Muscovy ducks, we want to make sure that they're in a warmer area here. You can see a female right here, and of course the boys here. So they don't get along good with cold weather. And we're hitting that temperature now. So about the -10 mark, I believe it's about -12 or -15, somewhere around there. But here are the ducks and geese. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah. Now I did talk about the water. We only give them water twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. So they'll just play in it if we do that, and you can see kind of some ice forming around here as it is. Excuse me, guys. Coming through. Oh, we got a Muscovy out. That one was out earlier. They jumped up on the fence here. Hi, Carl. So, Carl, were you? No. No. You keep your distance. I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away from you and see the others. I'll get back to you. Hi, Willow. How you doing? Look at that coat. A nice warm coat you got on. And everybody else is inside? Okay. So this is what we've done. Since Paula, the one in the center there, kept on getting out, we enclosed them into this area. So Tara had originally put them inside the barn. Hi, Billy. And I said, well, why don't we just close in an area out here? So the alpacas are in with Daisy, which is over here. Daisy. 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 Hi, girl. There you go. So they have this area in here. Now we may let them out again in a little bit once we get a little bit more snow. They don't seem to go too far when the snow is a little bit deeper. So once we get some snow in here, they generally just stick around this area here and don't wander. So maybe that'll be an opportunity to let them back out. But there we go. Barry, Paula, Marley, and Chansey. Yeah. We got some roosters in here. Who do we have? We have, this looks like, this is Lambert, I believe. Yes, Lambert. And we have Tinker over there. I'm getting Lambert and Turbo confused. Turbo's right here because he's a big boy. And then the pigs. So this is where the pigs will be pretty much until springtime. Petey and Piper and their nest. And then of course the goats will get in here, and they like to get in this area as well. Coco here, well actually, and Petunia beside her, they both like to lie down on the pigs when it gets nice and cold. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Okay, who's over here? We have Blackie and Bronwyn. And we have Snow and Billy. So Billy is basically pushing Carl out to be alpha. He's making those goofy noises that male goats do. Oh, leave Annie alone. He didn't do anything. So apparently Tara said that when the boys got in here, they were wrecking the place. I guess that's the best way to put it. She had to reinforce this post here because they kept on whacking this. So she put a board across there. And then, of course, this is a dual purpose. It's, of course, to keep the alpacas and Daisy in there, but it's also a support for this pole as well, just to keep everything, because they can do some pretty good damage. But it seems like they've calmed down quite a bit now, so that's good. This, I believe there was another board that went across here, and they had just busted right through here. So now that they're in and everybody's kind of got a feel for the land, I think things will be a little bit calmer. Right, Billy? Did Billy push you out of the building? You're just content hanging out here and eating, aren't you? And here we go, Shadow and Meadow. Are you guys out back? I saw you earlier. You got a nice furry coat on too, don't you, Shadow? Yeah. How's Meadow? Hi. This is your first winter. You were born in the spring. Hey? Yeah. All right, well, let's go inside the building and see. Yes, we'll go inside the building and see what everybody's doing in there. Before we go out there, I'll just give you a little walk over here on the pond. So we have a layer of ice on here now. We did see some footprints that were going across the pond, across that area there. So it wasn't a concern. It was probably a light animal because we didn't have anybody go through. This is one concern that we have about this time of year. It's just keeping an eye on the pond. The animals are usually pretty good because they know that that isn't a walking area. So they generally have a path that they will do, and that path kind of goes out and around and out into the field there. All right, here we go inside where it's much warmer. Right, little piggies? So in moving everybody around, and when Tara brought the alpacas in, she moved the pigs. So we've got the 2 females and the 2 boys here. So now there's no concern about any kind of unplanned pregnancy because the boys are fixed. So 3 of the boys went just over a week ago. And we've got the 2 girls here. So one of the other pig as well, which was Princess Piggy. She was actually in the back pen, and she found a home as well. So this pen here is now empty, and that's where the alpacas were. And we have, who do we have in here? We have Holly, and we have Billie Jean, and we have Lucy. And who do we have here? Well, we've got Sheldon. And this is, I believe it's, is it Hazel? Hey? So she is, if you were watching our Facebook page about a week and a half ago, she was actually inside the house with the kittens. We have a visitor, and the cats think she is just the cutest. What's her name?
Hazel.
Hazel, right. And Hazel was born in June.
June 7th.
June 7th. Watch your head, Hazel. What is that, guys? You've never seen one of those before.
What are you eating, Hazel?
So she is staying with us for a little while. She was born in the spring, and did I disturb? They were completely fine when I first walked in. Hey, yes. So she's just staying with us for a little bit until her home arrangements, I believe, can be resolved. So we have Moira and Sheldon there, and then of course George. So all of the newbies, well, or the young ones, with the exception of Moira, we just figured, well, her and Sheldon are doing really well together, and it's good for Moira to be, you know, in around the other animals, the goats and people, us coming in and doing the feeding. And she's come a long way since she has come in, so all's good with her. So everybody's nice and warm in here? Yes. So we were concerned about Lucy being the alpha and doing a lot of pushing around. She's actually been doing very well. And it's just getting them together. There's going to be a little bit of pushing now and again, but once they settle in, then everything's good. Right? Right? Yes. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll shear you this spring. We have the guineas in here. So the guinea keats. And they're all in there. So they're going to remain in there for the winter time. So over in this area we have Sir Fernando keeping a watchful eye over the hens. And there's the hen house. So they're all closed in for the winter as well as the pigeon slash peafowl coop. So they have been laying quite a few eggs and having a bunch of young in the past. So what we've been doing is we've been collecting the eggs because we don't need any more pigeons. They're neat birds, but we don't want to get overpopulated. Now, I'm not sure what the story is with the peafowl eggs in the corner there. I know Tara said that the girls were laying. I can't see them sitting now, but who knows what'll happen. We were thinking about getting a small incubator, especially for the guinea fowl and peafowl. So just to hatch them out. The incubator that we do have is in the building, and I think it's 256 egg incubator, which is way too large. So if we get some guinea fowl egg that are kind of, or guinea fowls that are laying eggs off season, or peafowls that are as well, it'll give us the option to kind of just run a smaller batch. So I'm back in the house, and it is actually dark outside now. It gets so dark so early now with daylight savings time. So there was a teddy bear making class today and yesterday. So Tara, show us what you have. You're just sewing on the head. So this is Tara's teddy bear. So it looks cute. So this is what she learned. And then that's leather.
Yeah.
On the ears and
That's what I learned today.
and on the feet. And then of course there's a head. Whose head is this?
That's Marlene's head.
So just the head here.
But we figured out we can probably make hats.
Oh, I guess if you make them bigger,
Yeah, make them bigger and you make hats.
and you just put them right on your head. Actually, that'd be cute. What else is there? Well, there's the dog. So somebody had asked about, well, they need a cat fix. So I showed some cats earlier in the video. Here is Atlas. Atlas, hi. Now Atlas, of course, has the same name as a rooster in the barn. And then there's Toby. Atlas is a Bernese Mountain Dog. Toby is a West Highland White Terrier, male. And Maggie, stop running around. Maggie is a female West Highland White Terrier. There we go. So those are our, well, the canine inside the house. And getting to the cats. So Tara went and ordered some cat trees. We already had this one here. And she ordered online these two. And of course, that huge one over there behind Tiana. That's like 6.5 feet tall. And you can always find a cat in one of them. So this is Lucifer. Lucifer, hey. Hey. Wake up, buddy. Oh, there you are. Hi. So this one here, so he's, there were two kittens, a male and a female, and then Mama Cat. So Mama Cat came this, well, early in the summertime, and Tara had no problem picking her up. Oh, there you go. And, but we realized she was nursing. So we put her back out, and sure enough, a little while later, two kittens showed up. Lucifer, hey, where is your face? And he's got a tail on him like you wouldn't believe. Like the tail is so long. Okay, it's just mashed up cat in here. So that's Lucifer. And we go over and see Nyx, which we had, that was last, 2 years ago, yeah. Now, she has a similarity to a certain movie, a certain black dragon in a movie, toothless, with the big eyes. Hey, buddy. Hi. Yes. So she, 2 years old. It was January, so she's, well, she's probably about 2 years old. And she was found by somebody in a ditch that was tied up. And it must have been fairly recent before that she was found, because she had no frostbite or anything. So we brought her in. I thought we were going to find her a home, but, well, I guess we did find her a home.
Smart guy.
So then the other black cat, moving on to the next one, is Rhea. Rhea. Now, Rhea is the shy one. Come on out. Come on out, Rhea. Oh, come on out. No, come on out. Come here. There you go. Come on up. Get your head out. There you go. There you go. Is that Rhea? Yeah.
That's Rhea.
It's almost like Anara. Anara is the mother, and she's very, there we go. Oh, yes. And they're so hard to film because there's no contrast. You just see the eyes. Hey, you're the shy one. Did I pull you out? Yes. Well, you guys sleep all day. Okay, so time to find Anara. Okay, so we got Nix here, and then, oh, here's Anara. Or, yeah, here's Anara here. Hi. Yes. You're really fuzzy, and you're very friendly. You start to pet her, and she just purrs. Is that your... No, that's not your mama. That's Nix. I was thinking it was one of the kittens. Oh. So, yeah, when she first showed up, she just walked right up to Tara, and Tara just picked her up. So she's extremely friendly. Don't know whose cat it was. I think it was just a rogue cat. There's a lot of black cats recently. Oh, Stretch. We're seeing them all the time on Facebook, looking for a home for these cats. All right, well, while I'm down here, so this is the basement, and this is the craft room, essentially. So we do have a walkout basement. It's a couple steps up, and then go outside this way. And there is lots of fabrics and twines, and a workstation here, paper, craft supplies. So Tara's kind of taken over the basement with all the crafting stuff here. And then here's one of many spinning wheels we have. So we did, of course, a couple videos on spinning the wool, processing the wool, and sheep shearing. So there's another one. There's another one. And here is yet another one. What's that, Lucifer? So he is infatuated with the mouse on a computer and any kind of laser pointer. So what I did is I opened up YouTube and I brought up an aquarium. There we go. Where's that? So he sees the fish swimming across, and then he'll often look behind. Oh, what's that? He'll look behind the screen. Oh, there's Dory. Oh, where'd it go? Is it back? No, not back there. Does it smell like fish, buddy? So it can get pretty annoying if you're sitting down working at a computer, and he'll just come right up in front of you. Get it. Okay, so here's Lucifer up on top of the larger cat tray, and I just simply take, it's just a reflective disc from inside a computer, and I reflect it up on the ceiling. And it's funny when you get 3 or 4 cats up there, their heads all move in unison. What is that? Oh. So before ending this video, I just wanted to answer another question, and it was Tara and I. How'd we meet? You know, we seem to get along great, and we do. We are each other's best friend. We met in 1989. So she was going to one high school, I was going to another, and there was a mutual trade school. So we kind of met on the bus and at the trade school. We met in '89, we got married in 1997, and that later that same year, Braxton was born, our son. And then 2001 came along, and so did our daughter Tiana. And that's when we moved out to our property with a trailer. Then in 2008, once we had saved up enough and we were finally debt-free, then we went into more debt to build the house of our dreams. So a little bit of history there on the family. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give us that thumbs up that we look for. And if you have any questions, again, please leave them down in the comment section. Until next video, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.